Hey everybody, welcome. I am Big Tex here, and today I'm going to walk you through uh, why you should download Trucky. Trucky has several good alternatives when it comes to ATS and trucking in general. Well, one good reason is I have here coast to coast. Everyone's always asking, how do I get coast to coast? Which considers everything east of Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, Iowa, Dakotas, and Nebraska, and beyond. Now, coast to coast is a mod, but like I said, you have to, in order to uh, have coast to coast functioning properly, you got to have all the DLCs that uh, American Truck Simulator has put out. You have all those, you are golden. And of course, whenever you do get coast to coast, make sure it's an updated version. This is what it looks like when it's all said and done. But you're like, how do I download Trucky? Where do I find this? And what features does it have? So we're going to cover some of those features. Like what you would do is type in on Google Trucky, and you can download and install it for Windows. Of course, I do have it already downloaded, but you can choose to allow the updates or not. That's totally up to you. Even though I do have it downloaded, I'm going to show you the steps on making sure that you download it correctly. So you can go and actually use Trucky for your future uh, mods that you may be interested in. Maybe you saw someone that has a cool mod and you're like, I like Trucky because it keeps track of all your records and keeps the mods updated. It has states like Coast to Coast, Canada, or just a few of the states. So you click to download Trucky. All right, so it download it. Next, you'll just go and it will ask you if you want the overlay, Trucky for overlay, and this is what it'll say. You say yes or no to make changes to your device. I always say yes. And it's going to download and ask a series of questions. You can see this is a Trucky. I usually tend to silence the overlay. That's my personal preference. But when you do have Trucky downloaded and you're like, okay, I have Trucky. Now what? So what you're going to do next is, and on this map you see, or on this app, this is what it looks like whenever you are having Trucky. Right now I'm level 19. I've logged a lot of mileage. It's got my members here, everyone who's taken place. It's got just about everything you would need. It's got my dashboard where it keeps track of all my mileage, racing, and otherwise real stats. Who's driven? Why didn't it keep track of my recent large subs? I have no idea. None of us got credit for that apparently. But it's got the. What you want to do is first you want to go and make sure your status is set to American Truck or Euro Truck Simulator, and it gives you a game summary, your settings, which gives you more detailed information from how you want it to be captured, integration, customization for each one. That's why whenever you see the orange bars, that's the primary color I have showing up. You got other settings here. I mean, it is, you can customize whatever you want for the in-game app itself to make it feel like you are a part of a trucking well, not convoy necessarily, but they have a mod manager here. And so they have mods for ETS, mods for ATS. I typically go with the ATS because that's what I run most of the time. If you don't see the mod that you are looking for, here's what you see. You can see on the right side, all these I have installed already, and it downloads it for you. So you don't have to do nothing. You don't have to worry about third parties installation. You just have to basically enjoy the fact that, hey, it's already in there. The work is already done for me. And so throughout this process, you can find a map that is not installed. Like this one's a ferry patch. Click download on the right side. You see the download queue. It is downloading it. And again, it goes directly into the game itself. The most simplest way of doing it. And as I mentioned, say you're looking for a coast to coast, which is one of the more popular ones. Now, coast to coast is a mod, just like anything else. So here's a coast to coast I have, and look how many people who have downloaded. 60,000 people have downloaded Coast to Coast and are using it in their game right now. It is one of the more updated games that I've ever played. Or even though it's they've done a lot better than just flat lands. I mean, the realism is unreal when I say so myself. And so whenever you are downloading that, like I said, let it download, and then the final result will look like this. You get to travel all over the place, from Florida to Baltimore, New York. I mean, it's endless. It goes all the way up to Labrador City, which is a part of the U.S. too. Oh no, wait, is that Canada? Oh, that's Canada. I'm sorry. So it goes all the way up to Maine, which is where we went last time. So up to Maine, and I got Canada in here too. Grand Rapids, Chicago. Places are just endless, and lots of miles of travel throughout. Now, final thought here is, whenever you do decide you want to download this after you have all the states, I repeat, you must have all states. Here is where you put it on the mod order. Now, I have a lot of mods here, probably about 50 or so. Where you put coast to coast is directly right at the very bottom here. See, the order I'm running is always maps. Above maps is cargo, any cargo installation. Above that is trucks. And keep going back, you got the Sissel mega packs. Keep going up after that, you got paint schemes and some miscellaneous stuff. Most of these are paint schemes at the top. And I have done some more, which I'm going to tell you more about that on another stream. But this is where you put coast to coast, all the way at the very bottom, no matter what. Maps at the bottom. If you decide to get Canada, it goes right above that if you want to go up to Canada. And another time, I'll teach you how to do go to Mexico. But right now, this is what I've been working on. We've been doing a convoy through this, and maybe I'll catch you on the next convoy. We're always looking for more people to join us. The more the merrier. Come out, have some fun, and join us on this coast to coast convoy. Like I said, having all the mods, you must have all the DLC mods. That includes California. Actually, let me go back to it. That includes, to finish up our time here, so please download the Trucky app. It will be your best friend, not your enemy. It does not take a lot. You see the orange bar above? That's the Trucky app, keeping track, giving you the time frame, what it is in real time. And so again, if you want to go coast to coast, you got to have all the regular maps in order to ride coast to coast, from California to Arizona, Colorado, Nevada, Washington, Oregon, Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, Oklahoma, Kansas, Texas, and New Mexico. So you got to have all those maps right there. And if you do that, the possibilities will be endless. You could go, I mean, who knows how far you can go. But I want to thank you all for tuning in. And hopefully you go down and download that Trucky app yourself. You will not be disappointed. And I want to thank you for being a part of this. Like I said, download and install that Trucky app. And I'll catch you on the next one. This is Big Tech Center. Over now.